Hey everybody, I'm Lauren Price and this is Disc Golf VR 360, and today I'm at the University of California, Irvine, commonly known as UCI. I've played probably more rounds here than anywhere else besides La Mirada. This is probably one of the older courses. It's not one that a lot of people will like to play because it's an object course. It's light poles with tape. We used to have tape at the top and bottom, but now after the protests we only have tape at the bottom. So I'm going to take you on a walk from the parking structure. We're across the street from the parking structure. The student center is right here behind me, and it's $4 an hour to park, $15 or $16 for the day, and you do not want to get a parking ticket because it's I believe $65. They don't take kindly to that. So let's start walking towards T1, and I'll talk to you a little bit about the course. It was, I believe it was installed in 1975 by Tom Boda. He was faculty out here at UCI, and there are 4 18-hole courses and a 9-hole safari course out here. Tom used to run a tournament out here called the University of OB, in which it was a 3-day tournament of not just golf, but also there was blind doubles, in which he was, as Stork would say, he was very creative in his tournaments, in the schedule. He would have blind golf, blind doubles, and be playing whale mating sounds over the loudspeakers there, just to give people a sense of being. We're walking down here towards the administration building right over here. We're going to cut over this way. The course is not really meant to be played during the week. There's way too many people out there. The weekend is pretty much about the only time, the best time to play. You don't run into too many people. I'm out here today. It's kind of a great day. Wasn't sure if I was going to come out and shoot, but it's the Sunday before Christmas, and the school is on the winter break. So I figured it'd be a good time to come out and shoot when nobody's out here. So coming along the Starbucks here at the far corner of the student center, and then the university has got a couple of rings. This is the outer ring right here that we're crossing right now, and this pretty much goes all around the campus. And again, there's the student center behind us. Over the time, they've built a lot of buildings have been popped up in the time, and we've had to adjust the course for all the different new buildings that they have. This is not the original hole T1. Original, there was a couple buildings over. This is the new T1, and you'll start to get a sense of the park, Aldrich Park, out here. So today what we're going to do is 18 holes. Here's first tee. Hole 1. Here's the tee. It's out over here. It's 266 feet. There's lots of OB here. The front 9 has a lot of OB. All of this finca right here is OB. Those little islands down there are OB. The vinca to the right of the hole. The hole is this light pole here. It's got a sign at the top, white tape. It's also got blue tape on it for another course, another layout. But pretty much all of this, including that dirt down there, that is all OB. The sidewalks and the roads are all safe, and navigating the course, use a U-disc. U-disc will show you how to get around. And when to get to hole 1, don't go walking down through here. Go walking over here, and you'll see that on the walk. So it's at 266 over here, and you're going to want to walk down over here to the sidewalk and down over there. There you go. Hole 2, it's at 320, and you can see it. It's the pole. There's a sign on it over there. It's got white and green tape on it. And here's the T. All of the landscaping on the right and the left is OB. Just past that banister there, that's OB. And on the other side of the sidewalk, the road, that's also OB. And there, the OB goes all the way up that way there. So there's lots of OB here. If you don't think you can make it out to the grass, best way to do it is just play it up to the end of this cement here in front of the banister, and then go from there. 320 over that way. Hole 3, 296. The hole is right through the trees there. You can see it, white and red tape on it. This hole, that pole gets banged on quite a bit. That's one of our more active holes. T is right here. All of this, as always, is OB, and you take it from where it went out, where it was last safe. 296. Hole 4, right there. The pole, see the trash cans right there, it's about 40 feet past it, just right there. OB is off on the right, there's OB on the left, and there's OB on that little island, or that patch of bushes just past it on the right. That's all OB. And again, you play it where it went OB. So 306 right there. Hole 5, tee's right here. Hole is right there. The pole is in the bushes, so that means that the bushes are safe, and that goes, it extends on down to the left of the pole. There's plenty of OB. All of this right here is OB, and if you don't make it, you can re-tee or go where you went over, where you were last safe. You'll see up here there's all kinds of OB over here to the side. This little island here with the bushes, that's also OB. 165. Hole 6. Tee's right here. Hole's right over there in front of the tunnel. Forgot to check this thing here. Okay, it's 155. And very aceable, but also very deadly, because all of this is OB. And it used to be there was grass right there, in a little strip of grass that you'll see right here. But they had some construction there. Instead of planting grass, they extended what would have been OB to include the pole. So now that what used to be OB on that side is now safe. 155 right there. Hole 7. Tee is right here on the top of this bridge. There's a student center right there, and the hole is out over here. You can see it from out over here. It is you got 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth light pole is the hole. There's white tape on it. You can see this little wall, little retaining wall there. It's right there at the end, sidewalk there. All of this is OB, so are the bushes there, and you gotta watch it because you can't just keep on going straight without hyzering or fading to the left. You could wind up on that shade. It's 325 out that way. And these little planters around the tree, those are also OB. So 325. Hole 8. It's 185. And let me bring you over here so you can see it. Right there, white tape, so that everything on that side of the sidewalk, that's all safe because the pole is in the OB. Everything on this side of the sidewalk is OB. And that's all of this right here. This is kind of a risk-reward hole that's been the scene of many aces as well as several explosions. I think back in the day when University of OB, when we only had whammos and maybe a couple molds, I think I pulled a 29 here. I think I beat Larry's ex-wife Liz by a couple of strokes. Anyways, 185 right over there. Hole 9. T's right there. It is, I think it's 365, 318. And you can make it out. It's past the big magnolia tree, and then there's another little tree, and then you can see the pole with the white tape on it. 318. All of this is OB. There's OB over to the left that you'll see. You want to try to stay out of the roots of the magnolia tree. There's also another magnolia tree over there that has some pretty extensive roots. Best way to go is out this way with a fade to the left. And by the way, signs on the poles are good. So if you hit a sign and it's above the tape, that's good. Just a FYI note. Okay, hole 9. Hole 10. This is 256, and here's the T right here. All of this in front is OB, and you have to keep an eye on the hole is out over here. Really can't make it out too good from the T. You'll see when I go walking up to it. But two ways in which you can go on this. Go along the sidewalk, and this OB extends way down there, and you have to really keep an eye on it because you can very easily lose a disc, especially out that way. It's pretty deep. The other way is hyzer out over here. You got to get it up over this tree, and hyzer this way. There's a big lawn out here. Again, 256 out that way there.
Pole 11. Here's the tee right here. 271. You can see the pole right here. It's a light pole, white tape. There's an evergreen tree or pine tree right to the left of it, and there's I can't recall, a liquid amber tree just to the right. Just straight down there. The only OB you got to deal with is this right here, and really doesn't come into play unless you really yank it. But this is nice, just faded out there. Put a nice touch on it. Ace ball. Hole 12. It's 219. Here's your tee. The hole, you see the bottom of the pole right there. It's where this walkway, sidewalk, and that walkway come together. It's right down there, 219. Very aceable. From here, typically, you can just put it out, hyzer out over this way. I parked it right next to it. You can also do an anhyzer over this way here. Either way, you'll get there. Hole 13. It's 211, I believe. 227. Here's the tee right here. Pole's right there, white tape. There's really no OB. Everything over here on the right, this is what we call an outcropping, in which that is safe. You still don't want to get into it. That'll come up later on and some other holes. Anyways, 227 out here, real easy. Hole 14, it's a 403. Here's the tee. The pole is up there at the top going along the sidewalk. There's a sidewalk that goes up that way, and the inner ring, and it's right there. It's got a sign on it, white pole, white tape. Just put it straight out here. Any of this, this right here is considered safe, so you don't have to deal with that, except if you land in here on one of the other holes. Anyways, straight out here, 406. Hole 15, it's 351. Here's the tee. The pole is up there just to the right of those trash cans, and there is no OB. It's just get it out there as far as you can. Hole 16. Tee's right here. It's 314. That's what it was. 320. And there's lots of OB here. So all of this is OB. All of that is OB. Then you got the ice plant over there to the right. That's also OB. As is the planter up there to the far right, where those bushes are, and these boxwood bushes, those are also OB. The upper deck there is not OB, and the hole itself, you can see there's a sidewalk running up that way there in the pole. Let's see if we can catch it. No, it's through here. You'll see when we get up there. But you have to really get it out there. You really want to try to get it into the middle right over there and then up. 314. Hole 17. This is, you can't see it from here because of this big bush, but it's 238 feet up that way there. Let's see if we can see it from here. You can just make it out, the top of it over there. Follows the sidewalk up here. There's another sidewalk up there, and that's pretty much where those two sidewalks come together. That's where it's at. And just behind it is a planter that is OB. This over here, that vinca is OB. You have grass in front of it, so you really have to yank it to get in there. And going up over here to the right, that's really your best way to do it. Just try to get up here onto the sidewalk, and then that way you have a clear shot up to the hole. I don't know, I think the big boys might even try to go up and over. This is the site of the infamous Chris Brophy shot up over this building here. Yeah. Anyways, 238. Hole 18, 441 feet, and you pretty much just follow. You're not going to see it from here. You need to just follow this walkway down 441 feet, and you'll see it on the left-hand side. These bushes are OB. The vinca up there is OB. You'll see several smaller OBs up there, and then once you get past the OBs, you'll see there's another OB, but the pole is in that. So then that OB extends out to just the other side of that mauve ironwork right there. You see those trash cans. It's just past that. And so the OB, the fair territory, starts just past those trash cans and down towards the end, and at the far end where the hole is, there is OB past it, both on the right in the boxwood bushes planters on the right, and then just a little bit deeper to the left is a separate planter that is not part of the planter where the pole is. So that is also OB. So just go out there and be careful. Watch out for pedestrians walking along here. Wait until they get past you so you're not throwing into them. 441 that way. Okay, so that wraps up 18 holes. Of the 18 holes, 13 of them are the original, from the original 18 holes. 5 are, we had to make changes because of building and changes that they made here. 2 of them were all new because of buildings, hole 1 and 18. And then there is hole 2 and hole 16 and 17. Those are pretty much the same, just slightly different. Tee or the hole is changed. Anyways, so that was 2.8 miles and 15 floors, and took about 2.5 hours, I think, is what it came out to. I recommend using U-disc because it will help guide you around and to finding the holes and the tees. It's accurate. I put it together, so use it. The distances are determined by U-disc based on where the tee and the hole are. I don't set those. I can change them just by moving the tee or the hole. Let's get started on the next 18.